It's a full mooner. It's almost dark. It's freezing cold, even though it's the middle of summer. We've just had this cold snap in the South Island of New Zealand. And I've come outside to just appreciate the change. And that's my big question for today. Are you a master of change? Do you love it when things change? Or are you a victim of change? And it's a really important question because one of the only things in life that's been suggested by all the expert psychology, head people, the experts that study what goes on inside the brain, is that we have to be able to handle change. It's one of the certainties in life. Things are going to change. So at the moment, we've got a full mooner. Some nights there's no moon. It's night, it's day. We have different seasons. We have aging. We used to look a certain way. I'm an old lady now, and I don't look the same way that I did as when I was 20 because things have changed. And some things we have no control over. So that when the weather changes, the government changes, things happen. Life happens. Or there's a much better question. Does life happen to us, or do we make sure that life happens for us? And that is being in control of change rather than letting change affect us. So there's a lot of people who are whinging and moaning today because it's freezing cold. Literally, our top temperature today in the middle of summer has been like 10 degrees. And right now it's 0. It's really cold. What's really funny though is that yesterday and the day before, it was stinking hot and people were whinging about how hot it was. And obviously in the middle of summer, it's going to be hot. To have cold in the middle of summer is really interesting. It's just called change. So again, one of the really important parts of life is that we handle change. And as a parent, a teacher, a boss, a leader, a coach, is it important that we live the example of appreciating that life is going to change, accepting that life is going to change, and make the most of it? So I could whinge, moan and complain and get grumpy that I don't look the same way as I did at 20, or that I don't have the same things going on in my life when I was 20, but I'm the opposite. I'm really thankful. I'm fitter, stronger and healthier than when I was 20, and I was pretty bloody fit and strong then too. I'm sharing that with you because I wanted to make the most of my life changing. I don't want to be a whiner. I always suggest that if you whine, you should get some cheese with that wine. Life is going to change. Things are going to happen. I want to make sure that I am making my life happen for me, not let life happen to me. So I love change. I get excited by it. I get excited by every single day. I love it when it's cold. I love it when it's hot. I love it when there's free water coming out of the sky. I love the negative, nasty, horrible people that come into my life because they force me to get tougher and stronger, better and wiser. Could it be a really good idea to and this is the beautiful thing, change the things you can, and there's lots of things that we can change. Accept the things that you can't change because there's a lot of those, but most importantly we need to be wise, mentally tough to be able to tell the difference. So we don't whinge, moan and complain about the things that we can't change, and we make sure that we are tough enough, strong enough, fitter enough, healthy enough to change the things that we can. And then we could probably live life to the max. Look, the moon's going to, look, it was out full, that moon, and now it's almost gone. I can't change that. I'm just going to appreciate when it's out, and when it's gone, I can't do anything about it. Super duper doo, how are you? Living your life to the max. Check out the mooner. Woohoo!